for our next step, what we're going to do is we're going to roll this up. We're rolling it up to where it's like long, okay? So we're going to take our ends like this, and we're going to start by just kind of folding it over like this. And then you want to kind of, you do want to stretch it a little bit as you're doing this, but nothing like too crazy, okay? So I'm kind of stretching it towards myself and folding it over, stretching it towards, folding over. Being attacked by my cord. When I make cinnamon rolls, I really try to make it even, but I seem to always have. It must be the way I do the pressure rolling out. This side is always skinnier. I gotta work on that. But you know what? With things like cinnamon rolls, breads, some of it just comes with practice, right? Actually, it's looking pretty good today. Last time I did it, it was worse. All right, so we're gonna do it all the way in. Aha. Okay, now I've got jam on my hands. What we're going to do is we're going to turn this to where we make it into a circle. Now mine may not be the exact same size as yours. I might be working with a different dough than we end up using in class. This one's a little small. I'll probably do a bigger size in class. But for an example, you make it the same way. All right, so I've made it into it's like a donut. And I'm going to take it at this point and put it on my tray. Okay, squish it together. So I'm just kind of trying to pinch the ends right there together a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to move my camera for this next one so you can see this a little better. And move my stuff out of the way. Alexa, stop. Sorry, I have a timer set. All right, so what we're going to do here is we want to take a knife, clean up my jam that's spilling out the sides. Okay. And we're going to cut this in 1-inch pieces, okay? But we don't want to cut it all the way through. We're going to cut it almost to the top, but not completely, okay? Because we want it to stick together. So if you can see that cut I did, I left, let me do another one. So I'm doing about 1 inch in size. Do you see right there? It's still stuck on. I didn't cut through this side. I just cut it up to it. All right, so you want to try to keep them as even as you can. You're just going to keep going around. Again, not cutting all the way through. You see how it's looking right now? All of this is still attached, but I just made these little cuts. Now this end one is a little ugly. Let's see how well I can make that look. Okay, so now I have all of my cuts. You can see mine's a little, I told you it's a little thicker on this side and thinner on this side. That's okay. All right, and then what you're going to do is you're just going to take them and you're going to turn them, okay? So just take it and turn it. So like mine, the filling's coming out a little bit. That's okay. Just smoosh it back in. Do this on this end. All right, so you're just taking them and turning so that we'll end up with a nice wreath. And after you bake this, it's really pretty if you do a little powdered sugar on the top as well, or you can also drizzle some glaze or icing. Okay, I'm liking mine, except for this one's a little kooky looking, so I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Just smush it around. There we go. All right, so you see I have them all turned like that. And what we're going to do is we're just going to cover it. Plastic wrap is good. Cover it with some plastic wrap and let it rise for an hour, okay, in your kitchen, and then it'll be time to bake it. And I will put all of the directions for baking it in the classroom, how long, and afterwards, remember, you can let it out and you can do powdered sugar or you can do some glaze or a little bit of both. All right, hope you enjoy it.